From the sun-baked plains of Nanyuki, where dust devils danced like restless spirits, to the hushed, manicured lawns of opulent ecologes, two lives, seemingly light years apart, were about to collide. This isn't just a story of wealth meeting struggle. It's a tale of resilience, unexpected kinship, and the profound power of human connection. Meet Zola. The Nanyuki sun was a cruel master, beating down on her brow as she wrestled with the deflated tire of her battered matatu. Every bead of sweat was a prayer, every strained muscle a testament to her battle against an unforgiving world. Her small catering business, once a beacon of hope, flickered precariously. Tonight's delivery, a small event tucked away in the sprawling landscape, was her last desperate gamble to outrun the shadow of debt. The very air vibrated with her unspoken worries, a symphony of hardship. Now, picture Kwame Adebayo, titan of industry. His world was one of meticulous schedules and seamless luxury. But even billionaires are not immune to fate's whims. His private jet, usually a whisper in the sky, was grounded, a rare mechanical glitch mocking his carefully constructed reality. Frustration, a foreign concept to him, simmered beneath his perfectly tailored suit. Nairobi beckoned, a critical merger hanging in the balance. Impatient, he traded wings for wheels, his sleek black SUV a silent predator cutting through the rugged Kenyan terrain. Their paths, so disparate, converged at a dusty crossroads. Zola's matatu, a worn-out warrior, sputtered its last breath, dying right in the heart of the intersection, an ironic blockade to Kwame's urgent journey. Kwame stepped out, a sigh already forming, anticipating the usual frantic apologies. Instead, he found Zola, her face etched with exhaustion, yet her eyes burned with a fierce, unyielding determination as she single-handedly wrestled with the flat tire. He was a man who commanded solutions, yet here was a woman being the solution. Her sheer grit, a stark contrast to his own fleeting irritation. He offered help, and amidst the dust and the struggling, a spark ignited between them. Not romance. Not yet, but something deeper. Mutual respect. He saw her tenacity. She, despite her initial wariness, felt drawn to his quiet strength. Kwame, a man of action, helped Zola with the tire, and as she spoke of her urgent delivery, he offered her a ride. His luxurious SUV swallowed her meager catering supplies, a symbol of their contrasting worlds briefly aligning. They talked, openly, vulnerable. Zola shared her dreams, her struggles. Kwame, his ventures, his philosophies. He found himself utterly captivated by her unwavering spirit, a refreshing antidote to the cynical echo chambers of his usual world. But this wasn't a fairy tale. The plot thickened, as it always does. Kwame, delayed by their chance encounter, arrived late for his merger meeting. The deal, once solid, now wavered, a ripple effect of his unexpected detour. Meanwhile, Zola's delivery, though punctual, led to a client dispute, her payment frustratingly delayed. Misfortune, it seemed, was a relentless shadow. Weeks later, their paths entwined again, this time with a sharp sting of betrayal. Zola, desperate for a major catering contract, found herself competing against a Goliath, a company owned by Kwame, just as she prepared her crucial presentation. Her equipment, her lifeblood, failed her. A pang of bitterness shot through her. Was he indifferent to her struggles? Kwame, consumed by the fallout from his delayed merger, was oblivious to the direct impact his company was having on her. Losses mounted on his end too, creating a chasm of preoccupation between them. It seemed their brief, fragile connection was doomed to unravel. A cascade of misunderstandings followed. Zola, facing the cold reality of eviction, took on increasingly grueling jobs, her spirit dimming. Kwame, burdened by his financial woes, retreated further into himself. Their unexpected bond seemed destined to fade into the forgotten echoes of Nanyuki's dusty wind. The turning point arrived, as it often does, when least expected. Kwame's foundation, in an act of community spirit, sponsored a local event in Nanyuki. Zola, grinding through another day as part of a hired catering team, saw him across the bustling grounds. No polite distance this time. A sudden, torrential downpour erupted, sending everyone scattering. They found themselves huddled together under a small, inadequate tent, forced into close, uncomfortable proximity. In that shared space, the walls began to crumble. Zola, watching Kwame's genuine concern for the drenched community, began to question her assumptions about his indifference. Kwame, seeing the worn shoes on Zola's feet, the quiet exhaustion in her eyes, finally grasped the true extent of her hardship, the unintended consequences of his world colliding with hers. He learned of her broken equipment, her looming eviction. He realized the catering contract his company had won was built on aggressive pricing he hadn't overseen. A wave of guilt washed over him. He hadn't meant to cause her more pain. Kwame acted not with grand public gestures, but with quiet, impactful support. He leveraged his resources to help Zola repair her equipment. He subtly intervened with her difficult client, securing a fairer payment. He even reviewed his own company's contracts, ensuring ethical practices for local businesses. These were not acts of charity, but of deep, respectful understanding. Zola, witnessing his quiet dedication, allowed her guarded heart to open. They talked, truly talked, sharing vulnerabilities and whispered dreams. Kwame, accustomed to transactional relationships, found solace in Zola's unwavering honesty, her fierce spirit. Zola, in turn, found an anchor in Kwame's encouragement, his steadfast belief in her untapped potential. Their happy ending wasn't a sudden burst of fireworks or an instant fortune. 'Twas a gradual, beautiful rebuilding, inspired by Zola's passion for the rich, vibrant flavors of Kenyan cuisine. Kwame invested in her catering business, providing the resources she needed to expand, always ensuring she retained creative control, her artistic vision at the helm. With Kwame's support, Zola's business flourished, becoming a beloved culinary cornerstone of Nanyuki. Their connection deepened, transcending the chance encounter. They found in each other not just a partner, but a shared understanding of resilience, the vital importance of community, and the profound joy of giving back. The billionaire and the struggling woman, brought together by a flat tire and the dusty earth of Nanyuki, found happiness not in their separate worlds, but in the beautiful, unexpected intersection of their journeys. It's a testament that even amidst the cruelest twists and the most crushing misfortunes, genuine human connection and quiet acts of kindness can pave the way for a truly fulfilling future.